Hello dear friends, I'm Marina and this video is about the zodiac sign Scorpio. We are gonna talk about the main characteristics, the strong qualities, the weaknesses and the dark side, and generally everything you need to know about this sign. If you prefer to read the information as an article, you will find the link below this video. Now first let's start with exploring the symbol of the sign. The symbol of the sign represents the sting of the tail of a scorpion. So it is like a sign for others. Don't play with me, don't mess with me, I'm dangerous. And this is something important for the sign Scorpio. So they want others to know that they are dangerous, that they can protect themselves, which tells us a lot about the psychology and the emotional patterns related to this sign. Now, the key phrase of the sign Scorpio is I wish, I desire. This is the most intense sign of all of the zodiac signs. So here the desires, the wishes of the person are extremely strong and important for him. Possession, control, all of those things are also key for the Scorpio person. The strong qualities related to this sign are, first of all, related to the potential to transform things. If we should give only one word, which is kind of, explaining the sign and its energy, it should be transformation. Transformation is the most typical thing, the most important thing for the Scorpio energy. Very often this transformation may come through some kind of crisis, through some kind of losses, difficult, even traumatic events. But at the same time, this is the energy which can rebirth something. Something needs to die in order for something else to be reborn. So this is generally like a theme for Scorpio people, transformation, and they're really capable of that, to change things, to turn things around. These are people who can also have a very, very strong energy, even healing energy is related to the Scorpio sign. Generally also the main qualities are related also to intensity. Everything about Scorpio is intense. Their emotions, their desires, their behavior, their thoughts, everything is about intensity and strength. One of the reasons is, first of all, the fixed modality of the sign. This is a fixed water sign. So the fixed modality makes things more constant, more stable. On the other hand, the water energy, it's about emotions and feelings and creativity. So things are extremely deep, extremely strong, and also consistent, which, by the way, can make Scorpio people also very consistent, sometimes even stubborn. They can be like fixated on something, idea, emotion, memory, relationship, different things, but they can be so focused on something that sometimes it can turn into an obsession. Another thing also typical for Scorpio people. Generally, what's missing for this sign, I believe, is lightness. And don't get me wrong, I personally adore the Scorpio energy. I find it so deep. It's actually deep and magnetic and powerful. And there is some kind of magic about it. But honestly, it's not an easy energy. And I think that people with strong Scorpio energy, the sun, especially the moon, the ascendant, or a stellium of planets in Scorpio, they will confirm it's not easy to be a Scorpio person. I have my Venus there, so I can also confirm it myself. But the truth is that this energy is so magnetic, so appealing to others, and those can be, people who also control others through their magnetism, through their strong energy. So intensity, deepness, as we said, things are very deep. You know, these are not superficial people. They are not easygoing, you know. They may keep a barrier, some kind of mask, distance. They can be more suspicious. So you have to earn their trust. They may not let you get close. Sometimes they can be hurtful, that's true as well. And the dark side of the sign is actually related to those trust issues that Scorpio people may have. They don't believe in the positive intentions of other people. One of the main reasons for that is that typically, you know, Scorpio people, they can scan others, you know, and they can immediately see, oh, this person has some kind of secret, or he's keeping something, he's not completely honest, he must have some kind of secret motivation. So they're always capable of noticing the negative side, the challenges that other people have, the mistakes that other people make. And it's difficult for them to open and actually to be just positive, optimistic, kind. Usually they are tense, you know, they expect that they can be hurt, which sometimes may provoke them to hurt first. They are capable of doing that as well. And also there is lots of drama usually. You know, those are people who can dramatize things. They may accept everything so intensely, which sometimes, you know, may not be necessary. You know, not everything is so complicated, but Scorpio people, sometimes they may add more drama. Not everyone, not in every case, but that's something typical. The drama queen of the zodiac, if we can, you know, use this expression, it's first of all Scorpio and after that Leo. The two signs in a different ways for different reasons, but they both dramatize. Now, what else? Yeah, we also need to know. Those are people who are also very passionate. You know, they can be very devoted. When they are in love, they can be in love forever or for a long time. So they are not superficial. They are not changeable. Everything for them is long-lasting, is serious, and even can be accepted as a question of life or death. Now, as we said, keywords: transformation, magnetism, also power. Those are the people who can be extremely powerful, extremely strong, and even controlling. They are capable of controlling other people for good or for bad. They may also be capable of manipulations. That's part of their energy as well. And also, this is the sign related to sexual energy, sexual communication. Basically, the most important for this sign is also exchange of energy. And sexual communication is a way to exchange energy, to communicate, to be intimate with other people. So this is also very important, the resources and the exchange. But one of the problems of Scorpio people is that typically they are also afraid of losses. Losing the people they love because, for example, something bad might happen or their partner finds another one. They might have different scenarios, but they are afraid of losing, including money, including resources. And that's why they may attach strongly and they may try to possess the people they love or material things, resources and everything. Because deep down, they are constantly, you know, expecting some crisis, some drama, something dangerous, that they can be attacked. So it's difficult for Scorpio people to relax, to be, you know, calm, to be optimistic, to be positive. Usually they are tense, they are expecting something. Now, also what we need to mention here are the rulers of this sign. This is the first sign from, you know, the ones that we have already talked about, which has two rulers, Mars and Pluto. Mars is the old ruler, Pluto is the new ruler of this sign. Those planets, they are related to power, they are related to strength, to our personal will. So generally, Scorpio people may have very intense personal will, very strong, very powerful ability to control. But keep in mind that this magnetic, strong, transformative energy may literally be also healing. Those are people who can be extremely interested in something secret, in the occult, in science, which is not superficial, something which explores the deep meaning of something. So that's why we include, also all kinds of healing methods, especially healing methods with energy. It's not the traditional medicine, it's the alternative medicine, the energy medicine. And all kinds of energy practices are also related to the Scorpio energy, starting with yoga, which nowadays is so popular and I would say so amazing for everyone to balance their energy, to release tension and so on. So yoga. Also all kinds of therapies like Reiki, where people are using their energy to heal others, to help them. And these are, it's so intense, it's so dramatic that these are the people who also have the potential to heal themselves. And another thing also about the potential of this energy of this sign is the ability to control others, to lead them. Those people, they're magnetic. Other people like to be around them. They feel, like they're so strong, and that's why they allow them also to control things. So power is definitely something key, something major for Scorpio people. As we said, some negative sides are related to their suspiciousness, to their extreme desire to control, but also to be cruel sometimes. Scorpio people, they are capable of being both masochistic and sadistic. And this is again, a mechanism of protection. And also, mechanism to prevent being hurt. And again, we have the element of intensity. Those people, they need intensity. And if they don't have something important, exciting happening in their life, they will create the drama for themselves, just to feel alive, to feel moving, which very often also can be subconscious, by the way. They are not aware of that, but very often they bring the drama, they create the challenges. Okay, so now about the mind of Scorpio. How is the mind working? This is a very deep mind, which is, capable of going to the roots of something. Those can be great scientists, investigators, researchers, people who have a very serious attitude. They can be focused for a long time, work really hard on something, and, go to the deepest, the essence of something. So they can be great, as we said, in science, they can be great doctors, they can be great researchers. And here we have an interesting mixture between logic but also intuition. The intuition of Scorpio people is very strong, very powerful, and it also allows them to understand things which may not be obvious for other people. So the mind usually is very strong, very powerful, suspicious. They don't trust, but at the same time, they are great whenever you need depth, when you need to understand something, to explore something. When it comes to emotions, again, the key thing is intensity. Extreme passion, extreme emotions, extreme love, jealousy, very typical for Scorpio. They may also, be revengeful. When they are hurt, they don't forgive that easily. They can remember every pain, every disappointment too long, and they are deeply hurt. But emotionally, they can be extremely attached. They can be, you know, deeply in love with someone. Again, part of them is searching for the drama. Part of them is, you know, asking for someone who may hurt them, who might be cruel. So here things are, you know, a little bit specific, but the main thing is intensity and deepness. Now, I will give you also a couple of suggestions how you can balance or how you can awaken the Scorpio energy within you. The first thing I would recommend you is to make a change. As we said, transformation is the #1 thing for Scorpio people. So be open to transform something and to let go of the past memories, possessions, relationships, especially toxic relationships. Let go of that. Let the old things die so that the new things can be born or reawakened. That's very important for Scorpio sign. Another advice I would have is to establish proximity and intimacy with your partner or other people that you love. Allow them to get close to you. Try to believe that people have positive intentions, that they are not there to hurt you or to take advantage. And don't be afraid to show your vulnerability. The next advice that I have for you is to practice yoga. A very nice and very simple task actually. You may find plenty of videos and information online, including for free. So all you need is your desire and commitment. Practice for 5 minutes a day and you will see a progress. Practice for 20 minutes a day and you will see a major difference in your life. But whatever you do, just start somewhere. Yoga energy practices, they can literally help you to balance your own energy and to let it flow smoothly, to let also the exchange, how much you take, how much you give, it's so important. And the last advice is to wear the turquoise color, something between green and blue. That's the typical color for the Scorpio energy. You can use it in your clothes, accessories, whatever you want to. So that's the most important about this magnetic, so special sign. I would say literally one of the most special signs of all, but also not an easy one. Let me know your experience with Scorpio people. Maybe you are a Scorpio person and you would like to share something. And also don't forget that during September, Mars Stars Astrology Academy begins. So if you would like to learn astrology, make sure to sign up for the waitlist so that you can come to the course as soon as doors open. I will be so excited for that and for meeting you and learning astrology with you and bringing you actually all of my experience, knowledge, and just sharing this magical space together. Thank you again, and I'll see you soon.